Hi guys, my name is Maria Dixon, and I'm choosing The Lion and the Mouse, an Aesop's Fable. This is going to be a children's picture book, beginning reader level, age 4 through 7. The story goes like this. There's a sleeping lion, and a mouse runs across his face. The lion wakes up, and he gets ready to clamp down on the mouse, but the mouse begs for his life and says, "In return for a favor, will you please spare my life?" The lion is very pompous, and he doesn't think that the mouse could possibly help him, so he laughs. But one day, the mouse overhears the lion's cries of distress because he's caught in the hunters in ropes or a trap by hunters, and the mouse gnaws the ropes. And from there, the way that Aesop ends his fable is a little bit heavy-handed, I think. Was I not right? So the little mouse. I want to end this a little bit more open-ended with a path of redemption for the lion, and have the two become friends. So here's an example of the story breakdown. A sleeping lion is awoken to a mouse running across his face. The lion responds by opening his mouth to eat the mouse. The mouse requests his life to be spared in return for a favor. The lion laughs and lets the mouse go. A lion is ensnared in the ropes of a hunter. The mouse chews the ropes, freeing the lion. A lion thanks the mouse, and a new friendship is formed between the lion and mouse. The theme here is that everyone has value. So I did some research on how many pages would be required if I were to send this to a publisher. Also, if I were to do Amazon publishing. So 32 pages is the typical number of pages. Amazon publishing has a minimum of 24. Now, if you look at the bottom with the description, not all 32 pages would be illustrated, but a good chunk of them would be. But there has to be some housekeeping, like, so for example, you're going to have the copyright page, and some other pages that are required. So here is a checklist of requirements for me. I'm choosing to do an 8.5 by an 8.5 because I think that 17-inch spread will look nice. And that is a standard printing size if I were to get this self-published by Amazon. So that's also, we're looking at 14 spreads, so 14 of the breakdown drawings. Now, from my breakdown of the story, there's some room for a lot of visual storytelling. So I want to have a few of the beginning pages to be from the mouse's perspective and have that low viewpoint and get to play a little bit with different angles of the jungle, because I think that a mouse's perspective would be really interesting and really fun to get to draw and play with those angles. And also at the end, that's where I can use those extra pages outside of the story breakdown to have a montage of the friendship between the lion and the mouse. I think that also could be a fun place to incorporate some visuals. So comparative books. These are 3 titles that I feel like are very close to the feel that I'm going for, and prospective publishers. So here's some examples of my work. I do a lot of pen and ink work. I did throw in like a faux 3D drawing, but typically I work very traditional. I love getting to paint and do ink outlines over top. And I don't really want to stray too far from my typical style for this book. I want to still I want to go more vibrant colors than I typically do, just to play with the jungle aspect of it. But I definitely want to stick with traditional medium and ink outlines. So that's it for me, guys. Wish I could be there with you in class. You all have a great day. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you.